I'm quite optimistic. First of all, relations have improved over the last several years. Uh, there is not full agreement, but there is an understanding of the need to coordinate on Syria policy, not just in the Northeast with the complicated problem of the Syrian Democratic Forces, but also on Idlib more generally, with the many threats coming out of Syria. There's also coordination from the Caucasus all the way through Syria on the Iranian threat. Yeah, that's important. And Turkey has been very helpful on Ukraine, and a Trump administration will want to move into negotiations. And there, of course, Turkey has been really the leading country to bring together the Ukrainians and the Russians. So I think that President Trump, who I know very well, trusts and likes President Erdogan, will probably turn to Ankara. So that's good. Of course, Fethullah Gulen passed away, so that relieves yet another problem. Hamas is rapidly fading as a factor in the Middle East, but that's an area where there would be strong disagreement between Trump and President Erdogan. Beyond that, I don't see any major source of friction.
One thing which I think is going to help bilateral Turkish American relations is Syria. I will be very surprised if the new Trump administration keeps the American troops in eastern Syria and if they sustain the American relationship with the Syrian Democratic Forces under the leadership of the YPG militia. I don't think the Trump administration is going to put any brakes on what Prime Minister Netanyahu is doing, at least initially, not during the first 6, 7 months of a new Trump administration. I can't imagine. So the war in Gaza will be ended when the Israelis are ready to end it. Now, on Ukraine, it's different, of course, because Turkey does have a reasonably good relationship with Moscow, and Turkey has a reasonably good relationship with Ukraine. So there, I can imagine there would be a more useful American-Turkish conversation about how to move to a negotiation about resolving the Ukraine war.
With any new U.S. administration, it offers an opportunity to reset relations with partners and allies around the world, especially when there's been problems in the past. And the new Trump administration will be no different. I think it will offer an opportunity because both President Trump and President Erdogan has proven that they can be pragmatic and place the national interests above any sort of personality conflicts. And of course, these two leaders have had a challenging personal relationship in the past. But I think deep down, both actually have respect for the other. And I think that's what matters. So I think there's an opportunity here. In terms of the issues that where I think there could be cooperation or maybe even some disagreement, I think with Ukraine, we're going to see a lot of commonality here.